Okay, today we're on 40 acres in Timber Canyon Ranch. There's no covenants. This is the access road that goes down through the property. You know, obviously it could be improved. And we're just going to drive down into here and hopefully get to the bottom down here where you've got a real good year-round catch pond that has water in it most of the time. You've got lots of elk and animals back in here and bear. This is thick wooded country, and it's very private back in here. And it's not too far off of I-25 between Trinidad and Aguilar, Colorado, and only about 3-4 miles. It's easy to get to off the interstate, but you're completely secluded back in here. And we'll just be taping more as we take a hike through the property and show you the rest of it. Okay, so we drove down the access road through the ranch, and we're about right here on the topo map. You can see it on the website as well, the topo, and click on it and open it up. And that Jeep Trail road right across from us there that goes up that hill, up on top of that flat top up there above this little catch pond. And if you made the dam, you improve the road a little bit and put a little more dirt in here, because they could push it coming down. They could push it coming down the hill, and then make some nice dirt in here, and it'd make this pond deeper. Excuse me. So we're gonna start. We're starting right here, and we're gonna try to walk through the creek bed, and then walk up here, and then come back down the Jeep Trail road. That needs to be improved too, but like I say, couple $1,000, and this could be knocked down real easy coming down the road coming in, and then going up all the way up to the top over there. And I'll just show you the aerial real quick where we're at. I don't know if you can see with the sunlight and everything. We're right here, and you can see that Jeep Trail road going up top where there's a meadow right here in the back area, but you can tell on the topo, you know, all this area right here is nice and flat up there. You got views of Fisher's Peak. And then this over here, this is a flat top right here as well. So, and this is all valley down here, and this all leads down into here. So we're going to kind of walk up through here, and then come back, and then come down the road. Just to give you an idea of things. Okay, so here we go. There's our doggy. I like bringing him along. It helps let animals know that we're people. So I'll probably walk on this side. So it goes back in there quite a ways, and you can tell when the water gets to running, it runs right over this and cuts this road out. There used to be an old culvert right here, but you could build this thing up and not let it run over if you brought it up another, you know, few feet, 4 or 5 feet here. So there's the old Jeep Trail, goes up there. I rode my 4-wheeler up that a few years ago when I sold it to this client. I didn't bring it today, but we're just gonna hike. Never been through this canyon, and the owner, Mr. DeWeese, says this thing's really neat in here, and it is. Got tall pines everywhere. It's really wooded, as you can see. That water's still coming back into here. Back towards the truck. Water's still back in here. You don't have a lot of places with this much water sitting around on it all the time. Animals really like to come in here. Get you, if you like to hunt or just watch the elk and the deer. You could put your blind in here and just sit and wait and watch. The canyon's going to get steeper back up this way. What we're looking for is I believe the bottom of this canyon here is what we're gonna hike up this now to get up to the flat tops up above. And this keeps going across the property quite a ways. We're about midway in the property right now. We haven't walked very far. The other side has got more of a level bank road. And if you knock that down a little bit, you could have a road going along that side of the bank, camp spots or something. Okay, we've just come up the hill just a little bit in this little valley that's in the middle of the property right here. We're coming up this. I don't know, it's going to get pretty steep up here. I don't know what we're going to end up doing when we get up there, but it's so wooded and everything, it's hard to get shots of things to where you can really get a grasp on what the property's like. We'll give it a best shot. So what we're doing is we're taking this branch right here. We're gonna come up on top and then come around down the Jeep trail. And there's a nice game trail going through here. See elk tracks in the mud and sliding down and stuff. There's deer. A couple. You got tracks all along this trail. Yeah, you stay on the northern side, you're not in that oak brush. You know, like on that side, it's not too bad over there because the oak brush in here is all mowed down good. It's because the animals are walking through here and they nip off the tops and stuff when they're coming through. And you can find them game trails besides the trail itself, and the tracks and sign. You see where the animals have knocked down the plants and things. Okay, we're coming up out of the canyon a little bit. We're not falling all the way up. So anyway, we started down there near the pond and truck and everything. We came over and down that hill to the property. And you see this canyon. And like you say, you know, here, that flat top right there on the topo, that area right there is this bench leading up right there. We were headed up, and of course the canyon keeps going, but it's pretty wild in there. So we're gonna head up, basically right now we're gonna head up across this, up to this point, and then come down that road. Okay, we made it to the top, and here's that old Jeep trail road coming up and down below. It keeps on going and goes off property, but we're pretty close to the back of the property now, the northern boundary line. Because here's that patch of grass. And you can see on the about northern central on the aerial. Here we go. So the back northern boundary line is running through those trees right there. And this is a big flat top. You can see on the topo, goes out that way a long ways. So there's a lot of room to do things up here. We're gonna head back down the trail here. Got some nice, real tall pines in this area. You don't have a lot of tall pines like this. Yeah, you get good. Okay, we haven't walked very far on that little Jeep trail. You see right in here, it's not too bad a shape. Actually, just needs to be knocked in and good again. And see, this is some of your views up here. That's Fisher's Peak Mesa over Trinidad, Colorado. So, you got a good view of that on top of these flat tops up here. And then we look around. This is looking back towards the end of the property again. This is the valley we came up below. See the mountain ridges across over there. And we're just headed right back down to where we parked with the truck in that little pond again. Still coming down this Jeep trail. It's not really that far of a walk. I mean, a 40 by 40 acre tract is a quarter mile by a quarter mile. And this is a square track. Like I say, there's no covenants in here. And you can do what you want with your land pretty much. The county regulations, which are real light. Taxes are real cheap. And from here, you're only, oh, maybe 20 minutes to Trinidad for, you know, you got Walmart, Super Walmart down there, and lumber yard and different things like that. And it's only an hour to Pueblo from here, maybe an hour and 10 minutes where you can get big box store shopping and things like that. Well, this is the valley we went up this way, and there's that other bench over there. And the pond area is down in the bottom here. We're not very far now at all. This is a switchback where it comes up and comes like this. You could knock this out a little bit more, and you could put a place right here and overlook the valley and thin out some of these trees down here and below, and you're going to see animals coming in and doing things like that. The road coming in comes in from right over there, and you see the green spot on that side of the hill. So you're back in here, and this is the back of the end of the northern part of the ranch. There's no other tracks around you except to the south, I believe. If I look at the maps again, remind myself, but it's real private back in here. Okay, as you can see, I don't know if you see the truck down there, but that's where we parked, and there's the road going up out of. We came down in on little ponds down there. Just coming, finishing off our hike to the property here. You see, that's where we hike to the woods over there to go up the valley. The roads here, it's roughed in. I mean, most of the hard work's done. Get a D6 dozer on this thing, and he starts pushing downhill. And take all this rock and everything, put it down here and build up this dam for a better crossing, and it won't wash out and stuff. The pond down there, I don't know if you can hear the frogs. Frogs chirping video. Well, for this track, we are through.